You know, I really did forget how joyous it was to come to the shop and record myself talking to myself on video. I forgot how releasing it felt to create my own little therapy sessions because I need therapy. Not that I need therapy, but I know that what I'm doing is healthy for me. So I'm not gonna be in my head about it no more. I don't. When was the last time I posted? I think the last time I posted was probably 3 weeks ago. And from what I can recall in that video, I was telling myself, do not give up on what I wanted to do. Do not give up. Do not fail. Don't overthink it. And like I said, I haven't posted a video in probably, I want to say 3 weeks. I want to say a month. I think I made two video recordings and I was going to upload it, but I didn't feel right about uploading those videos because I wanted it to come from a place of peace of mind to where I had a stern ground on how I felt. And I think those two videos, I think one I was really frustrated in, and then there was one video when I couldn't be myself because I wasn't here. And I was in a household where there were more than 7 people, and that doesn't really allow me to be free. Not saying that I can't be free around people, but like completely like loud and expressive. So I'm happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I made it back to another video recording. Um, and I was upset because I think May was mental health awareness month, and of course, I wanted to talk about that. That was my that's kind of like my thing, mental health, because I know mental health is the basis of a lot of things, and I know I have my own mental health issues, and I suffered through deep mental health issues, and I've been working my way out of it. So I wanted to talk about like certain stories and certain things that I've been through. And then I was like, I can't just bottle mental health into a month. Mental health should be catered to 365, 24/7. Just like a Black History Month kind of thing. Like it shouldn't be dwindled down into 30 days. So I can talk about my mental health experiences whenever I feel like it. Um, I do have one good memory. This was around maybe 2017, 2018 when a lot of it started going down. When I really was suffering through what I was going through. I don't really have a name for it. I'm just call it dark. Yeah, I'm gonna call it dark clouds. I think in different videos I have a different name for it. But back when the dark clouds started to appear, and I was losing it. I was at work. I was working in Darrow's in the Bronx, New York, and I was at work, and everyone at work knew that I talked to myself because I think someone had caught me, had recorded me talking to myself, and they shared it around like the whole New York or whatever. So I was aware of it. I was hurt by it, but I loved my job so much. I didn't really let that stop me, or I tried to like have a level head about it. And one thing that I love to do is I love to whistle. I'm a huge fan of whistling. I will whistle any song, any day, anytime, anywhere. If I feel the need to whistle, then I will whistle. And I remember being at work just whistling. And this baker who works in Zaro's Bakery, he was the head baker before I started working there. And he came to me. I forgot where he was from. I'm gonna say the West Indies. And he came to me. He was like, baby, oh baby. He was a light skinned, bald, kind of tall man, very sweet, very sweet. I love him so much. But he was like a middle aged West Indian man. He goes, oh baby, I can't do the accent, but he was like, oh baby, I love when you whistle. I love when you whistle. It makes me it lets me know that your mind is clear. And that moment, like those words just stuck to me. Like it completely stuck to me because I think he was the first person to like, I guess, try to help me with it or try to comfort me with it. It's not like he's not my father or my boyfriend or my brother. I don't expect anyone who I was working with to confront me with my issues. If anything, they are humans and they are going to act accordingly. but he was the first person to ever like comfort me, and I loved him for that so much, and I began whistling even more after that. And I use it as a tactic to clear my mind. I use it as a tactic to stay happy, and I use it as a tactic to remember him, a tactic to remember him by. And yeah, I just really do appreciate him telling me that, because I knew that he knew what I was going through, and it gave him comfort. I think, yeah, I love the fact that it gave him comfort that I was okay. Like, what? That's beautiful to me, and I appreciate that. His name is Bartholomew, or Bartholomew. I don't know, but that was my little mental, my little mental health throwback memory right there. A lot of things have been happening. I finished my book. I don't give myself enough credit, because I actually wrote a book, and that deserves champagne popping. I did it by myself. I wrote everything by myself, did it by myself, printed it by myself, typed it by myself. Everything was by myself, and I'm happy. I wrote a book. Like, as soon as I wrote it, as soon as it was published, I went to my Instagram and I changed my bio to author. Because I'm an author. I'm an author. Uh, so now when people ask me, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm an author. I write spiritual and fantasy poems and short stories. Like that's my thing, you know? Uh, that feels so good to say. Like, before it was, oh, I'm an artisan baker, which I still am, because I still hone the skill to do so. But I had wanted to move on from the food, because I've been in the food for like 7 years, and yeah. But anyway, I'm an author now. I wrote my book, Watch Me Grow, because I feel like God wants everyone to watch me grow, and I have to watch myself grow. I am legitly the rose who grew from concrete, honestly, from that perspective. But that's been great. Another thing that happened was um I how do I say this? I deepened the wound, not the wound. I deepened the connection with me and my grandfather, because I came to him about the truth, and he's the only person that I know that I could talk about the truth with. So me and him have this conversation, have a little setup to where we talk to each other either once a week or once every 2 weeks. And I had wrote um this entry about light versus dark, and I gave it to him, and he was in love with it. He was in love with it so much. He's like, Tika, I'm gonna fly you out, to hang out with us. Like, and I think that he really was shocked at he was telling me that he's shocked at how I was able to interpret that kind of truth without knowing anything about the Bible. He like, it's funny because you don't read the Bible, but these words are in the Bible. And he was showing me the scriptures, and he was saying this and something about a werewolf and some boy. And I was like, the boy who cried wolf? And it was really funny. I don't know what he was talking about, but like, I'm happy that he's happy, I'm happy that what I wrote, I'm happy at the fact that what I'm writing could be translated or could be understood. Because sometimes I feel like I'm writing a bunch of bull, I guess, because I don't have validation. Not that I need validation, I should be confident in my work. But when it's a new area of information that I'm not used to or that I don't know, sometimes I do seek validation. So yeah, I gained a deeper bond with my aunt and my grandfather. I'm happy that we're getting along in that way. I wrote a bucket list of things I want to do. Being a model and a swimsuit model is one of them. Being a cartoonist is one of them. A traveler, a journalist, a math teacher, a cafe owner. I have a few things on there, but I know those are a lot of things that I'm going to accomplish because I'm young. Okay, and I have the time and I have the energy. Like right now, I finished writing my book and now I'm just anxious to do something else. I'm like, man, and I'm currently I'm currently, how do I say, the stability of my financial position is low at the moment. So I'm debating on whether or not I should get a job and work and save and boom, 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 or is this one of the situations where I'm supposed to be patient and faithful and wait until something happens? Um, I hate this. Not that I hate, but this part of the process is very confusing. Um, I don't want to. I don't want it to seem like I'm impatient to receive whatever is coming towards me. But I just want to move. I want to go back to school. I want to travel. Like I just there's like some I'm about to work on so many arts and crafts because I'm still at home. I'm just gonna start doing arts and crafts. I'm gonna get back, and I had promised myself I wasn't gonna type anymore, but I like typing. I'm a writer, so that's what I do. But there's so much I want to do. I don't even know what else. My best friend is pregnant. She's pregnant, and that's amazing. I have, besides my family, I have another reason to go to New York. My best friend is having a baby. This is great. Life just keeps getting greater and greater. I have no complaints. Besides, only complaints I have about life is my lack of what to do. That is the only thing that I'm frustrated in. Um. Oh. Okay. So I'm reading the book The Alchemist, and there's a part in the book that states something about a personal legend. Like the king, he's a character in the story, and his stance is he always appears when someone realizes their personal legend. So I was coming from the aspect of what do what am I nearby for? Like when do I appear in people's life? At first I thought it was like maybe I appear talking too fast. Basically, I wanted to know what is my purpose in other people's life. The same way the king's purpose was to appear when someone is realizing their truth, their personal legend. What is my purpose in people's life? And from the looks of it, it looks like I'm giving people hope. Because there's been a lot of doubt in me as far as what I'm doing, and the fact that I wrote a book. People are now in this, oh, she can do it, I can do it mentality, or she can do it, I know I can do it energy. And I'm not looking at that as an insult. Of course, that can be perceived as an insult, but I'm optimistic. I'm an optimist. So I hope that like it's giving people hope for themselves. Like just don't look at your situation and think that you can't do what you want to do. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Legitly look at my situation, and I know a lot of people are because I know that my intuition is strong and I am being watched. I know, I know, and it's like yeah, you're right. If I can do it, you can do it too. It's a shame, not that it's a shame, but maybe I have to be that example for people. Maybe I have to be looked at such as a low standard for people to feel better about themselves for doing what they want to do.